Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn what is Cypress Studio and how we can use it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with the new videos in my channel. So what is Cypress Studio? Cypress Studio provides a visual way to generate tests within the test runner by recording integrations against the application under test. Supported commands right now, it's the click, type, check, unchecked, and select. I hope and I'm sure that Cypress will, within time, will update and either will include more commands, but this is still in beta version, so this is the only supported commands we have right now. Don't forget that this is available only from version 6.3 and above, so if you don't have the latest Cypress version, please update, otherwise you will not be able to use the Cypress Studio. So how can we implement? We need to add the experimental studio line code inside the Cypress JSON.file. Otherwise, we will not be able to tell Cypress to use our Cypress Studio. So let's test it and see how it's actually done in Cypress. Okay, so after we understand basically what is Cypress Studio, let's see how we can implement this inside our Cypress test. So like I mentioned before, we have to add the experimental studio line inside the Cypress JSON file. So we will just add this line and save it. And if we are going back to our test and run npx Cypress open, you can see that I have the latest version. For now it's 6.30. It's very important. If you have less than this, please update the Cypress, otherwise you will not be able to use the Cypress Studio. So let's run our simple test. Cool, so this is my existing test that I wrote before. And we can see that now we have a new icon on the right top of the title, like a magic icon, something like this. And this is only unique for Cypress Studio. Before that, we didn't have the ability of adding commands to test and add new tests. So let's see how we can use and what is actually Cypress Studio. So let's say I want to add some commands to the existing test. So I will press this icon inside under our test, not under the project, under the test, and click the command. It will be run again our test. And now we can see that in the button we have studio commands. Interact with your site to add test comments. So let's see, in our previous test, we actually get the username, type some, this is a test, and click submit. So we can see it right here. So now I want that Cypress Studio, we can see it's recording our screen. And let's say I want to add an email and current address and then press submit again. So look what happened on the left side in the cross-border testing in our runner after I click the email field. So we can see that Cypress recognized that we actually click on the email field and we can see get user email and click. And now if I will take, for example, test gmail.com, we can see it already add the type command inside our field and click again on the current address. We can see he understand and recording our test live in our browser and manipulate the DOM. Let's add some random string and click submit. Cool. After we finish, and I want to finish the Cypress Studio test, I will save the commands, and then it will run again the test with our extra test we add in the Cypress Studio, and we can see that it's work. And if I will see, I can see that it's actually able to add the test successfully. So this example is only in existing test. Let's see what happened in our code. So if I will return to VS Code, we can see generate with Cypress Studio. It's automatically created our code inside the VS Code, inside the demo test spec.js in my test file. And we can see it's generated automatically by Cypress Studio. Really amazing, really amazing. And I think it will be push Cypress even more and giving a new ability, and really easy to implement this.